And another thing is females, back in the day, right, we'd open doors. It's called respect. It wasn't because we wanted to fuck, smash, nothing. It was just out of respect. But now we're in a day where a guy can say hi to a female, but a female thinks so uptight their pussy's their best thing popping, and you automatically think we want to fuck you. That's not what it means. Vice versa, and the dudes think every girl wants them. That's not. Just because somebody says hi to you doesn't mean that. Like, I'm a male, doesn't mean I want to fuck every girl I say hi to. Just means I'm paying my respects to you, saying, hey, what's going on, how are you? You feel them out, right? If somebody wanted to go smash, they would say, hey, you want to smash? You want to smash? They're this quite front, this, hey, you want to fuck? Hey, you want to fuck? And the females trust honesty. When people are honest, trust, honest, all that, they they seem to be. It's when you are honest with them instead of lying to them, or vice versa. Just so like females, you need to stop thinking when I say hi to you, it means I want to fuck you. Does not mean that by any means. Because just because you're attractive doesn't mean I want you. Because within a 5 minute conversation with you, you have a nasty attitude. That attractiveness goes back down to zero. Because you don't have a heart with your looks. I have looks, but I got a heart. This is why I'm the richest human that fucking on this land. Because I'm wealthy. I'm not as wealthy as others, but I have money. But my heart is bigger than everybody's. That's when you're rich. And I want to change for the people so we can all live. Just because you're not at my table or at somebody else's table does not mean you don't deserve to eat. Just you're not being fed or you don't eat at my table. And like I said, everyone deserves to eat at a table. Just I'm not gonna waste my time, my energy, my money on somebody that is not worthy enough to have my attention. So, like I said, you guys need to drop. You drop your ego, because, yeah, you can fly by with that ego shit. That ego shit doesn't attract me at all. I am, like I said, I'm wealthy and I'm sexy as fuck. But that's my opinion. Everyone has their opinion. So, don't get your insecurities in a bunch because you're getting offended because I have confidence. There's a difference between confidence and having an ego. Big fucking difference. A bigger difference, bigger attachment to it. Ego is thinking everyone wants you. Confidence is just know what you have and what you're gonna go get. Somebody with the ego just thinks everyone wants them, but you don't know where you want to go at. You're a loser. Come on, the terminology that I have and the words I use, that's why you get offended. Your insecurity is offended because you're using 4 letter words. You're lettering 2 letter words. Your dictionary is smaller than mine. I'm using bigger words compared to your little words, and yeah, you guys get offended because. But I study more than you guys do. I do more than you guys do. Oh, and another thing, if you do push-ups like this, so when you do push-ups, you go like this, right? You have that diamond. But if you want to work your pecs, turn your hands in. I just did 100 like this, turned it in. It works this. You go like this. It works. It works different muscles. just turn and rotate. That's why I remember when they had the push up where you turned, because it worked all of it. It didn't work one part, it worked all, because on your way down you turn, on your way up you turn back the other way. It's like Tootsie Roll. You're working it all, and then most say, oh, he don't go all the way down. First of all, I do go all the way down, but I don't extend my arms, because once you fully extend your arms, you're losing what you're trying to. So you go as far as you keep it bent a little bit, not all. You don't go halfway down. You bend it down as much as you can without your arm going straight, or your legs going whatever. You don't want to look like this. You don't want to go all the way down. You don't want to go all the way up, because you're extending and you're breaking and releasing what you're working on. So you want to go down just enough where your arms are not fully extended. They are still bent because you're still working that muscle. So when you pop back up, why do you think I can do 100 push-ups, 200 push-ups a set? Because I know what I'm doing. But you have people at Red Roof and the Mexicans thinking they know what working out is. No, you definitely don't, because you definitely don't look like this. You don't look like I do. You guys are 600 pounds and I'm 150 solid muscle. I have no ounce of fat on me. There's a big difference between being fat and being muscular. Having muscle. Being muscular and have flab on you, there's a difference. PHAT, pretty hot and tempting. Yeah, I just have confidence in myself, and I know what I have to give, and I know myself. And when you know yourself so damn much, it makes it easier for you to know what other people like. When you know other people so fucking much, it's easier to know yourself. Vice versa. Two-way street for me. Right? Shaquille O'Neal looks both ways. That's how you know we are two-sided people. And like, you guys just don't understand. You don't put nobody in your position. When you're in customer service, put somebody in your position. If you put yourself in a position and think put yourself on the other side, would you want that attitude? Would you like to receive that attitude? If not, you need to correct your attitude, because your attitude won't keep your customers coming in. Your attitude will keep them away. Don't let them leave pissed off or unhappy, because when they go out, they tell one person, and that person tells you lose customers that way. So when you treat them like you want to be treated, with no disrespect, no disloyalty, nothing. When you respect someone, unless they give you a reason to. Unless they give you a reason to disrespect them and not like them, then that's one thing. That's different. But if somebody's just coming in, you're ordering food or something like that, and please, thank you, yes ma'am, yes sir, we're using manners. We're being polite. So how can you come to us and with a nasty attitude? And then you expect us not to say anything, and when we do, you want to get pissed off. Well, guess what? If you feel that, why don't you think we don't get pissed off? You're giving us disrespect. So therefore, we can tell you about yourself and go on our way. And that makes you spoil, makes you sour and have a bad day. Well, guess what? You shouldn't be fucking treating people with disrespect. Then you wouldn't have a bad day going forward.